And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are here with Robert Dye, who is the PR and Communications Manager at Goodwill. Robert, it's been a year since you've last been here.
While, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, how you been?
I've been all right. Been working for Goodwill.
Oh yeah, how's the year been so far?
It's been so good. We've done so many things, and we've of course advanced a lot of people with barriers. We've gotten them into the workforce. They've learned job skills. It's all been great.
I feel like you two are like best friends, and I missed like the last two segments.
Haven't seen him in a year, but it's natural.
But we are talking Goodwill, and of course, Goodwill is known for hiring veterans, hiring people who don't have necessarily job skills right now, but you develop them.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
that's something. Why do you do that?
Well, we do that because there are a lot of people out there with barriers who need a hand up, maybe not a hand out. So that's what we do. And we, when shoppers and donors, come to our stores, what they're doing is they're supporting programs that teach these job skills and get them into the workforce.
Yeah.
And so we are, of course, it's Earth Month in April. So if no one has known
Just
that.
learn that.
So if our viewers are looking to make a positive impact on the environment, how can they do that through Goodwill?
Just by shopping and donating at your local Goodwill NCW store, you're contributing to a circular economy, especially when you donate, you're keeping things out of a landfill, and when you shop, you're keeping things out of a landfill. On a yearly basis, Goodwill NCW keeps about 35 million pounds of items out of landfills. So that's big. That contributes to a more sustainable future.
And a lot of that is saved here in north central Wisconsin because you're based in Menasha, I think, right?
Yeah, that's where our main office is.
And there's 26 stores you oversee.
Yeah, 27.
That's a lot,
right?
That's quite a bit.
In Wisconsin, correct? Or in the surrounding area?
Yeah, all in the upper east and central and
all of these stores are dedicated to what Goodwill is, and that's preserving the environment, giving hand-ups to people. And that catches on. It creates a community. Can you speak about that a little bit?
Well, the community is what we depend on, of course. They're generous donations. And, when they do donate, they're supporting those job programs. And not only that, like I said, keeping things out of a landfill, and that's why we have this bag this month as well. This is our special limited edition bag. One of the things that the community does by buying like these bags, because we went plastic bag free a couple of years ago. In 2024 alone, we diverted around 2.7 million plastic bags from landfills and the environment as well, just by getting rid of them. And our customers can help us out by getting this bag. This is $1.99, and we have other bags that you could buy at the stores as well.
I like that though, and it's green, my favorite color.
Yeah, and it's also made out of recycled plastic bottles.
Wow.
Robert, how many shoes do you think will fit in this bag for Agnes?
Well, it really depends on the shoe now, doesn't it? I mean, heels like that, maybe 3.
3? Okay.
Maybe,
what do you think? Yeah, I can put 3 of these. All right, but also, Goodwill is also known for having diamonds in the rough. You can find some really cool things there.
The treasure hunter goes in there. That's one of our shoppers. We have people, of course, looking for a great deal, trying to stay on budget. We'd like to help them out with that. But the treasure hunters, they come in, they see that one unique item that maybe it brings them back. Maybe it's nostalgia or something like that. But it's there in the store and they walk away happy.
For those who don't know too, there are Facebook groups dedicated to people who find these diamonds in the rough at Goodwill, and they're so fun to watch because you really can find cool things. But generally though, there's lots of other stuff there too, right? I mean, the clothing is huge, costumes around Halloween is big.
Take Easter, for example. We have tons of baskets that you can make unique to yourself. Also Easter clothing as well. You got the kids, maybe they went through a growth spurt or something like that. No problem, we got clothing on a budget for you too.
And of course, what is right around the corner? Spring haul, a spring cleaning. What do you, which a lot of people do every year. Get rid of the old, go in with the new. What do you suggest? What kind of items are you looking if people want to, donate?
Well, I would suggest, because it can be a little bit overwhelming when you look at your house after, how many months. Maybe this weekend, take a look at a cupboard, maybe a closet, maybe half of the garage or something like that. Take all those things you haven't used in a year. I know my mom always told me, if you haven't used it in a year, get rid of it. So instead of getting rid of it and throwing it away, put it in a box. Next time that you're on an errand, stop by a Goodwill NCW store, drop that off. And then the second part goes into progress, and that's a customer comes in, they see that unique item, like the treasure hunter, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I found this, and then they take it home, they give it a new life, and of course they keep it out of the landfill as well. That's most important too.
We love Goodwill. We love Goodwill.
That. Well, Robert, thank you so much for coming on. And where can people go for any kind of information?
GoodwillNCW.org. You can find a store nearest you.
Okay. Well, coming up, we will be talking about the Pastime Club program right after this break.